Hey everyone, it's Rob from Hypop and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm unboxing and reviewing a brand new LED light from Godox. This is the Godox ML80Bi. So this is the Godox ML80Bi. This is a new iteration from the ML series of LED lights from Godox. For those of you that are familiar, Godox have previously released the ML30 and the ML60. These are older lights. You've got the ML60 Mark II, which they recently released. It's a Mark II version of the ML60, and also the ML100Bi, as well as the ML100R, which is a 100 watt RGB light. This here is a new iteration. It's the ML80Bi. Now, although the numbering scheme is 80 watts here, it's saying 80, so you'd assume 80 watts. They don't explicitly say it's 80 watts, but with this new lens reflector on the front here, this is the MLZ, and it's a zoom lens reflector. You can achieve up to about 29,600 lux at 1 meter. So definitely a lot of output and challenging the likes of a 100 watt light. Now, what's different with this light? Firstly, you can see the form factor is a little different. It's perhaps a little bit bulkier. So if you know the ML100Bi, it's quite a slim form factor light. This one here is a little bit bulkier because there is an inclusion of a battery. Now this battery here is a battery pack on the back that gets charged by USB Type-C, and that gives you power on the go essentially. Whereas with the ML100Bi and the ML60 Mark II, they also just have the plug-in, and you can get additional batteries for them, such as a V-Lock battery, or perhaps an NPF or an L series battery. Whereas this here essentially is its own battery pack, but you still have the options of purchasing optional plates for the NPF series or the V-Lock batteries for this light as well. Now on the side of the box here, it has a few features that are listed. Firstly, there's beam zooming. So that's from that zoom lens there on the front. You also have a color temperature range from 2800 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. This light here is a CRI rating and TLCI rating of 96, so a very color accurate light. You also have 11 FX modes for this light, so you have some special effects modes that you can play with. You have the dual port and lithium ion battery, so that's what I mentioned, the battery as well as the battery plates that you can purchase optionally. And of course, you've got the Godox Light App control. So if you have these positioned around, you can control them wirelessly within a 30-meter range with the app. Now let's jump into the box and see what's inside. First things first, what we see is a carry pouch here. So that's really nice. Godox have really been stepping up their game with the packaging. They've included a nice carry pouch here, sort of a mesh design. It's quite rigid. It's also got 2 zippers here for the opening. And we got the user guide. And here is the battery. So this is the MLBA. So first thing, I've got a battery indicator button that has 4 LED lights there, so you can see the capacity of what the battery is at. I've also got the USB Type-C charging port. The whole design here is white. Now, for those of you that are familiar with Godox flashes, this is a really similar mount here as the 80-400 Pro and also the 600 Pro batteries. So I can see they've drawn inspiration from the batteries there, all those flashes. And this is the MLZ. So this is that zoom lens we were talking about. You can see it actually has a zoom mechanism there to help you sort of focus the beam a bit more. It's got a sort of concave out sort of lens here, and it is a Godox mount. Now we've got the charging cable. This is USB Type-C to Type-C charging cable. And you've got a stand bracket here. So this is actually a stand bracket that's used across the range from Godox. This is the AD-E2. And what it is a 1/4 inch thread here. So you can lock that into the bottom of the light. It's a tilt bracket that's stepless. And it also has an umbrella pass-through there with a locking down knob there and a light stand mount. And of course, what we've been waiting for here, this is the ML80Bi. So this is the ML80Bi, and just going over some of the physical features here. Firstly, you've got a few vents here on the side. I'd say the largest component and the heaviest part of this light here is the heatsink on the inside here. With a lot of LED lights, Obviously you need some efficient cooling system, so you've got vents on 3 sides here. On the bottom you've got a 1/4" thread plate. You've also got those notches that let you lock this into place when the screw is fully tightened, so that ensures that there's no wobble or movement when on the mount. You've also got a DC 20-volt port here, so that means a cable will be provided. There isn't one in the box, surprisingly, so you've got the USB Type-C, so you can charge that up to use this as a battery, but you can no doubt purchase that 20-volt AC adapter as well. You've got a USB Type-C port here as well, and on the inside here is where we mount the battery. So as mentioned, there's a lot of similarities here to Godox's battery system with the AD series flashes. It's got these 4 line-up notches here that you can just line up and push down, and that essentially is the unit. Now the unit itself weighs about 514 grams, so it's about half a kilo. So it is a little heavy, on the heavier side, but take note that it does have that battery there, so you do have a powering option. The ML100Bi, as an example, is a lighter weight light. And as soon as you add, say, a battery like a V-Lock, or if you need to operate it with the L series batteries, NPF, two of them, you're no doubt going to be getting into the same sort of weight region as this. Now on the side here, you've got the release latch for the Godox mount on the front, and you can see the COB LED light on the front here. So that's the chip on board LED, which is your single point light source for this light. And as mentioned, when you attach the lens, and because this is a Godox mount, we simply just attach it just like that. This gives you about 29,000 lux at 1 meter. So definitely a lot of output there. It's going to be one of these lights that you can carry around with you for on-location shoots, on the go. Obviously, you have the option to plug this in if you're in a studio environment and you don't want to be concerned about the battery. Now, the battery gives you approximately 60 minutes of runtime at full output. So if you're not using it at full power, then you can likely get a little bit more out of that as well. And you've got the control panel on the side here. You've got a screen, you've got an on-off button, you've got the mode button, and you've got a dial as well as a set button. Apart from that, the design's really nice. It's a white design. I can see that a lot of Godox's lights, especially from their Lightmons range, have this white design. It's a clean design. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really good light. Let's turn it on and have a look at the menu. So let's just turn this light on here. So you can see, hold down the power button and move the wheel to turn that on. Hit the language. And here we go. So you can see that we are now adjusting the output, so you can go from 0 to 100%. You can see the spot effect there of the light with the MLZ lens. Then you can go into color temp and go as low as 2800 Kelvin over to 6500 Kelvin. Now if we cycle menu, you got Bluetooth, so you can turn that on or off and do a Bluetooth reset, and that's pairing with Godox Light App. You've got the anti-false touch, so you can turn this on, off. This is on boot up on plug-in, on or off, and that's if it's off. As soon as we turn this light off here, you can see it just turns on straight away. But if we had that setting on, we turn that off, it gives you that sort of scroll wheel indicator there, and that's so you have the false touch. If it's in a bag and it accidentally gets turned on, then at least you know that the light itself won't be turning on. So that's a good feature to have on. You've got display, and you can set the percentage of the display, the brightness. You've got the fan, auto, you can set it to off. If you set it to off, let's have a look at what it does. So if you set it to off, you can see the light goes down to 10%. Now that's a nifty feature to have. So if you are in a sound sensitive environment and you just need the light fan off, you can definitely do that. However, you will be limited to 10%. Let's turn that back on. You've got language, you've got factory reset, and you've also got fixture info. So you can see it actually gives you a temperature indicator as well as the version. This is the firmware version, and pretty much that's it. Now, like jumping into the mode, you can see we can go into the effects modes and then back to CCT mode. So you've got those two main ones there. You've got a total of 11 effects that you can go through, 9, 10, 11. Things such as, let's see, candles, probably good because this is a bicolor. So you can see that sort of a warmer tone similar to a candle. and it kind of flickers as well. So you've got all the features that you need in a bi-color light. Now this is really a cool light fixture to add to the ML range of lights. So that was our unboxing and review of the brand new Godox ML80Bi. Now this light's going to be good for those content creators that are on the go. It's going to be useful for photographers who are happy to use continuous lights as their lights. That's becoming an increasingly more popular way to use lighting, because what you see is what you get instead of, say, fiddling around with flash photography. The continuous light is bi-color, so that means you can use this in warm tones, you can match tones, match ambient light, so it's a bit more versatile in that way. Content creators on the go, content creators that are in low light environments, so if you're shooting, say, in the night and you need a bit of front fill, or if it's low light and you need that front fill, maybe it's a wedding, maybe it's a party or an event, this is going to be a useful tool to have. Now, the great thing about the ML80Bi is that there are magnetic accessories that will be available for this light here. There's a plethora of them. There'll be so many available, different lighting modifiers you can use. You do have that Godox mount there that also opens you up to softboxes, barn doors. You've got the umbrella pass-through on the bracket here. So you have so many ways that you can change the look of this light with a small form factor and under half a kilo, and about half a kilo here. So overall, I think it's a great addition to the set. If you don't want to use the included battery, or say you need some backup power, you can actually plug this in with a power bank. So you've got the USB Type-C, you've got the onboard battery, you've got the NPF plates, the optional plates on the back, or also the V-lock plates. So you have so many different ways to power this. On top of that, you've got the Godox Light App, so you can control this wirelessly. And if you have multiple of them, it's going to be a useful tool to have. So for more videos just like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be updated of any new content we release. Leave a like on the video if it's helped you. Feel free to leave down in the comment section below your thoughts, or if you have any questions about the ML80Bi. Follow us on socials, the links are down below, and visit our website, hypop.com.au. Thanks for watching.